Good afternoon, I'm heading towards my gate at Las Vegas International. Today I fly in domestic first class on Delta on a short hop to Los Angeles for flight back to Singapore. No mistake, we're in Vegas with all the slot machines. Our flight was slightly delayed and there were quite a number of people that were anxious because they had tight connections at Los Angeles. The gate staff told us that the aircraft was delayed due to air traffic control. It wasn't the airline's fault, but they sounded very apologetic. Our aircraft had arrived and the gate staff went, "Yay! That was really cool, American." This was a 21-year-old Airbus A319. Yep, 21 years old. First flight in 2001. How amazing. Here she comes, Airbus A319 that will fly us to Los Angeles. Come on, let's go. And we board. First time in domestic first class on Delta. In fact, first time in Delta in my life probably. I cannot remember. It was really sunny outside Las Vegas.
No, it was mine.
Domestic first class, 3 rows of 2 by 2, and I was seated in seat 2A today. Pretty cool. There was an IFE screen which was quite responsive. It's a touch screen and plenty of movies and even live TV, as I'll show you later. So yeah, just a short flight, a little small bottle of water and power sockets in between the seats. Very comfortable, domestic first class. Seat width was good. This was domestic first class after all, and that was the bottle of water. That's what it looks like. Movie selection looked cool, though I wouldn't have time to watch anything. But more interesting for me was the live TV option. The live TV choices were very impressive. So many channels to choose from. Well done, Delta. Wow, let's watch some American football. Stay connected through free messaging. It worked pretty well. Passengers boarding, let's get underway. Pre-flight drink was offered and I asked for a Coke Zero just to get more fluids in. Coke Zero with ice, very refreshing for a pre-flight drink. And here you have the seat showing to you for my next hour. It's going to be a very short flight, as you will hear the captain announce shortly.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board Delta Airlines Flight 2385 with service to Los Angeles.
To Los Angeles. Total time en route on the short flight today, 43 minutes from wheels up to touchdown in Los Angeles. Good weather out there. It's a very nice day. Scattered clouds. Winds out to southwest to 10 miles per hour. Temperature very cool, 73 degrees. As far as rides go, expecting a sort of a bumpy ride on the climb out of Las Vegas. Once we get up to the upper altitudes and en route to Southern California, expect a pretty nice ride. So that being said, please pay attention to the fasten seatbelt sign. When it's off, feel free to move about the cabin as you wish. We do ask at all times this afternoon, when you are seated, please keep your seatbelt loosely fastened around you in case we experience any rough air. Certainly good to have you aboard our flight today. We do look forward to serving you. Welcome.
And we pushed back from the gate. Kudos to the Delta team. We pretty much caught up with a lot of time. It looks like we will not be too late getting into Los Angeles, to the relief of many connecting passengers. The weather outside looked rather hot, so we're glad to be in an air-conditioned plane. Let's go. Taxi to the runway was quite quickly, and we would get on the runway and take off almost immediately as we were in a hurry. Let's watch the takeoff. Look, another plane landing! Yoo-hoo! Goodbye! Wheels off the ground. Goodbye, Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I was seated on the left side of the plane, so I couldn't get good views or any views of the strip at all. So, reminder to myself, I should sit on the right side of the plane next time. Anyway, look at Las Vegas. This place is really a desert, Amazing city in the Nevada desert. Still pretty cool to see so many houses neatly arranged below. Once in the air, we were given a choice of snacks which we help ourselves from a basket. You can tell we're flying over the desert just looking at the map. Chose a pack of chips and waited for my drink before I ate them together. And again, I got a second round of Coke Zero. Very refreshing. It was a very short flight after all, so yep, a drink and some chips, that's fine. Miss Vicky's sea salt, 150 calories. Pretty neat marketing idea, advertisement on a napkin. Pretty cool. Now this footage was taken using my phone on time-lapse mode, so watch the deserts and the hills go by. I found it absolutely fascinating where I come from, the tiny city island state of Singapore, halfway around the world. We are tropical jungle. Looks like we are about going over the Los Angeles city or the suburbs or outskirts now. Yep, we are going to be arriving at Los Angeles pretty soon, so that is very nice, very interesting. I spent most of my time on this flight looking out the window. I'm glad I got a window seat. There's plenty to see. Yes, heading into Los Angeles for my flight back to Singapore on Singapore Airlines. Prior to this, I was staying at the Venetian for a work trip. We arrived at the Las Vegas airport quite early just to clear security. And oh, there wasn't any lounge for Delta, so I had to use my priority pass to get into the club at LAS. Made a video of that, so check it out too. Enjoying the views from the plane, enjoying the views. Now in case you're wondering, after we land at Los Angeles, I have to change terminal. This time because I'm leaving the USA, my luggage was checked through all the way to Singapore, which was great, but the changing of terminal process was slightly confusing. Had to ask my way to the international terminal from where we landed, and we were directed to a gate where we had to go down to the tarmac to take a bus, and the bus went along the tarmac by the runway into the international terminal, and all that took a little while. So be prepared when you do an airline flight transfer from domestic to international Los Angeles airport. You do have to factor in quite a bit of time for your layover. Just in case, for example, this flight goes in late and you're gonna miss your connection if your connection is very tight. For us, our connection was not too tight, it was more than 4 hours. Gives us the peace of mind, even though this flight was going into Los Angeles airport a little bit late. It also gives me a bit of time to relax at the Star Alliance Lounge at LAX, which I will show you in another video. Anyway, meantime, enjoy the views from the sky of Los Angeles as we head into landing. And here we go, final approach as we prepare to land safely in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, where the local time is 5:08 p.m. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please be careful when opening the overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during the flight. You may receive an email survey from Delta asking you to share your experience with us.
On the ground at LAX and watching another plane taxi by Los Angeles airport is super busy.
There is another aircraft at our gate, so they've advised us to park here on the taxiway, waiting for that other airplane to depart. They are checking to see if there's another gate available, so as soon as I hear something, I'll give you an update. We hope it'll be just a few minutes here. I know some of you have tight connections, so we're doing our best to try to find an alternate gate for you. Thanks so much.
Fortunately, we didn't wait too long. In less than 5 minutes, the captain came on board, said, "We have a gate, yay!" And we're now taxiing to the gate at the Delta terminal, which I believe is Terminal 3. so that the plane will be parked at an aero bridge and we get to go direct into the terminal, which was great. Well, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this short flight review. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.